Good morning, students. Welcome all of you again to accountancy class. Today also we'll discuss some of the details or the topics in debentures chapter. So, for today's discussion, there are two topics: issue of debentures for consideration other than cash, and second topic is debentures issued as collateral security. So, the first topic, issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. This topic actually we studied in the chapter share also. So what do you mean by issue of debentures for consideration other than cash? When we purchase some assets or when one business is taken over by another business, that time instead of paying cash, we can give them shares or debentures. So in share chapter we discussed about shares. Here we discuss on debentures. Both are same only. All treatments, journal entries, everything same. Just you have to write share capital. Uh, in share capital place you have to write debentures. That only the difference. Okay. So remember, suppose I am purchasing an asset or I am taking over the business of somebody else. So instead of giving them cash, I can make them my debenture holders. So debenture holders are creditors of the company. They are not owners. Their money should be repaid after some period, and interest also should be paid in frequent intervals. So we'll directly go to the topic. Okay. So meaning, when a company purchases some assets from the vendor and instead of paying the vendor in cash, the company may decide to issue debentures to the vendor in payment of purchase consideration. Okay. So when a company purchases what assets from the vendor who is vendor, from the person whom we purchased the assets, that person is not known as who vendor. So vendor is the person from whom we purchased assets. Okay. So those vendors, instead of paying them cash, I can give them what debentures. I can issue them debentures, so they become the debenture holders of the company. Okay. Now just to discuss the journal entries. These journal entries already we discussed in the share chapter. The same entries, nothing is different, but only thing difference is there we issued at a par. Shares we issued at a par and premium. Here shares can be issued at a discount also, so that case also coming. Okay. So when assets are purchased from the vendors, what is the journal entry? Sundry assets account, sundry assets account debted to vendor. Vendor, the person from whom we purchased. Then when issue the vendor sorry, here you write debenture. Okay, because copy paste kiya. When the debentures are issued at par, you make it debenture. When debentures are issued at par, vendor's account debtor to debentures. So in share, what will come here? Share capital. Instead of that, you have to write debentures. Then when shares are issued at a premium, if shares if the debentures, instead of share, again here you make debentures. If debentures are issued at a premium, then what we write? Vendor's account debtor to debentures. इसके साथ security premium reserves also credit will come. Okay. So in premium case, discount case, par case, no problem. No need to calculate the amount payable or the number of debentures. It will come same only. But in premium and discount case, we have to calculate the number of debentures to be issued. So wherever share is there, you make it debenture. So number of debentures to be issued is amount payable by issue price. Okay. So issue price means what here? Face value plus premium. Suppose 10 is the face value. We issued at rupees 2 rupee premium. Then you have to take 12. Amount payable divided by 12 rupee. Issue price you have to take. Now when the debentures are issued at a discount, if it is issued at a discount, then what will come? Same entry, vendor's account debtor to debentures, but discount you debit. Okay, everywhere same entry only we are writing. See here, par case vendor to debenture, premium case vendor to debenture, but premium additional things will come in credit side. In discount also vendor to debentures, but what is coming here, additional discount will come debit, because discount is a loss for the company, so that is why it is debit. Premium is capital gain income for the company, that is why it is credit. Okay, so here discount also number of debentures issued, that we can calculate here also. Debenture amount payable by issue price, so discount means face value minus discount. Premium you have to add plus, discount you have to minus. So face value, suppose example 10 minus 2 we can say, so 8 rupees the issue price. Okay, so this way journal entry. So journal entry is very simple. Two journal entries only you have to remember. Once again I'll tell, these two journal entries you have to remember. If premium is there, here one more credit will come, SPR. Okay, if discount is there, here in this same journal entry what will come, debit will come, discount. That only the difference, so we are showing in separate journal entries. Okay, so premium and discount case, remember we have to calculate the number of debentures to be issued. Okay, so wherever I have written shares, you make it debenture. So this is regarding journal entries. Now just we'll go to the one question. Okay, already we solved in share chapter, just to go and see there the same thing only. That's why I'm not discussing it elaborately. You understood it already, I think. Now we'll discuss a question. A company purchased assets of the book value of rupees 99,000 from another company. It was agreed that the purchase consideration be paid by issuing 11% debentures of rupees 100 is. This 11% and all no need to take, matlab no need to calculate and all. Just you keep it. Whenever we calculate interest, that time only we take the percentage. Otherwise, we have to show that percentage as its name. That's all. Okay, so what is the purchase price of the asset? Something we purchased, all assets that cost rupees 99,000. Okay, so for 99,000 we decided we will issue debentures of 100 each. We are going to issue 100 each debentures. That at a par also we issued premium. If it is at a premium, what journal entry? If it is at a discount of 10%, what journal entry will come? So remember, this is the amount payable 99,000. Issue price, three different cases are there. We have to calculate it separately. Okay, so we'll go to the journal entry. So first case, first entry common for all cases, sundry asset account debtor to vendor. Okay, 99,000, 99,000. Now case 1 is what, when debentures are issued at par, then no need to do anything. Vendor's account debtor to debentures, actually that 11% also should be there. 11% debentures, 99,000, 99,000. Okay, now if the debentures are issued at premium, then vendor's account debtor to share capital to securities premium. Okay, so here two credits will come, so we have to calculate the number of debentures. So number of debentures, how to calculate? What is the amount payable? 99,000. Issue price is 100 plus 10 premium. Okay, 100 rupees the face value, 10% of 100 is 10, so 110 is the issue price. So 99,000 divided by 110, so how much will come? 900 debentures we have to issue. Means if you want to pay 99,000 rupees, if you want to issue debenture equal to that, how many number of debentures you have to issue is 900. So how to calculate? Understood, no? 99,000 is the amount payable divided by issue price. Issue price is including premium. You have to divide. So 900 debentures. So 900 debentures means these vendors to debentures. First, this entry you see, sundry asset to vendor. Next, this vendor only coming debit here. So this is par case over. Now premium case, vendor account never change. What you credited in the first entry, that amount only will be coming in the next debit entry. Okay. So vendor account at 99,000. Now how much will go to debentures? Here also wrong. It is debentures. Okay, wherever share is there, you make it debenture. 11% debenture account. So 900 into face value. 900 into 100 will go to that account. Premium will go separately. So 900 into 10 will go to premium account. Okay. So we have to bifurcate and write. That's why we have to calculate the number of debentures to be issued. Okay. This is premium case, par case over. Now discount case. So discount case, discount vendor account, same thing, nothing will change. Vendor account 99,000. You can check the first journal entry what you write in the vendor account credit, the same will come in the debit. Then discount account debtor to debentures. So here also amount payable is 99,000. Issue price 100 minus 10. Discount no, so 90 will come. 90 is the issue price. Okay, that means 99,000 divided by 90. So 199, 199. How much? 1100. So 1000, it's wrong. 1000, make it 1100. Okay. So 1100 debentures. This also, don't take this one. You write this one. Okay. Once again I will show you. इसको नहीं चाहिए. This is repeated from the previous journal entry. What is the amount payable? 99,000. You write in the working notes divided by issue price 90. Issue price 90 कैसे मिला? 100 minus 10 is the discount. Okay. So now you can cut 10, 11 9s are 99, then 120. So 1100 debentures we have to issue. So understood no? If you want to make premium issue, number of debentures will be less. But if you want to do discount issue, you have to increase the number of debentures. Number should increase in discount. So 1100 debentures we have to issue. So 1100 debentures, what will be the discount? 1100 into 10. So 11,000 will come discount. Then debentures total 1100. Yeah, and now this total will come 1 lakh. Okay, so this way we have to calculate the discount on issue of debentures. Okay, so this is the these are all about issue of debentures at different circumstances at par, premium and discount. I think here it will come 1,10,000. Correct, no? Yeah, 1,10,000 will come. Okay, so these are the different details or different items related to issue of debentures at par, premium and discount. Okay, clear, no? Okay, now another question we'll discuss. This is actually CBSE question in 2017. So ISER Limited purchased the machinery from K Limited. Then ISER Limited paid to K Limited as follows. Okay. So 1. By issuing 5,000 equity shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of 30%. So here the question is a mix-up of shares and debentures. 5,000 equity shares issued, 10 each is the face value, premium of 30% means 10 ka 30%. How much? 3 will come. So issue price is 13. 10 plus 3. Now another second case, if they issue by issuing 1,000 8% debentures of rupees 100 each at a discount of 10%. They issued 1000 debentures of rupees 100 each at a discount of 10%. So 100 ka 10% discount. Matlab 10 rupee discount. So issue price become 90. Okay. Then balance by giving a promissory note of 48,000 payable after 2 months. On promissory note, just like a bill of exchange, promissory note also we can write that they promised 48,000 after 2 months. So this way they want to make the payment. Okay. Understood, no? So here three methods they adopted to make the payment. One is by issuing 5,000 shares of rupees 10 each at a premium of 30%. Another is 1,000 debentures of rupees 100 each at a discount of 10%, balanced by 48,000. But did you notice one thing? In this question, purchase consideration is not given. How much we have to pay to that person, that is not given in this question. So actually when like this question come, when they are not giving it directly in the question, what we have to do, we have to calculate the amount first. Purchase consideration or the amount payable, how much actually we have to pay, it is not given in the question. Or the what is the cost, the price of machinery purchase, that also not given, that is the purchase consideration, that should be there, no? But that is not given in the question. Now what to do, we have to calculate that now. Okay, so how to calculate that? From the given information we have to calculate this. So first case you remember 5,000, 10 rupees the issue price, 30% premium. So 10 ka 30 percentage is 3, so issue price 13. Here 100 minus 10, 10 percentage is 90. This you remember. Okay, 1000 here, debentures 1000 and shares 5,000. Okay, now we'll calculate the purchase consideration. So how to calculate the purchase consideration? Just to see first case, how much is there? 5,000 equity shares of rupees 5,000 equity shares at rupees 13. 13 how? 10 plus 3. That is equal to how much will come? 5,000 into 13, 6,500. Sorry, 65,000 will come. Now, second, 1,000 debentures at rupees 90. 1,000 debentures. This is debenture they issued at rupees 90. That means the amount will come 90,000. Remaining third is what? Promissory note. Promissory note of rupees, that the amount is given directly 48,000. Okay. Now what is the total of this? 2,03,000 will come. Is the total of all these three items. So this is the purchase consideration. Understood, no? So why I selected this question? Because when purchase consideration or the amount payable is not given in the question directly, you have to calculate in this way. Okay, so we calculated that it is coming 2,03,000. Now we can go to the journal entry. First journal entry is what we purchased this machine. So machine name is there. So instead of asset account debtor to vendor, we can write machinery account debtor to K Limited. From whom we purchase? K Limited. His name we can write. The amount is 2,03,000, 2,03,000. Understood, no? Now K Limited, first we issued what? Shares. Okay. So how many shares issued? 5,000 shares issued at rupees 13,000. Okay. Sorry, at rupees 13. Premium 3 rupee. So what is the number of debentures issued? That is given already here. So no need to calculate the number of debenture. Already number of debenture is there. So 5,000 into 13, it will come 65,000 here. Okay, 5,000 into 13. Then here what will come? 5,000 into 10. Then premium 5,000 into 3. Okay, so this way. Once again I'll tell. This is 5,000 into 13. Equity share here 5,000 into 10. SPR 5,000 into only premium 3 rupees. Okay, so when number is given already in the question, then no need to calculate the number of debentures or shares. Okay, now next also number is given, how many debentures they issued, 1000, no? So 1000 debentures they issued. How many debentures issued? 1000. Here make it 1000 because everywhere copy pasted, no? So that is why some mistakes happen. So 1000 rupee, 1000 debentures issued. So 1000 into 90, that will be the K limited. 1000 into 90 you have to write. Now discount how much? 10. So 1000 into 10, 10,000 here will come. Then 1000 into 100, that will go to the debenture account. Okay, so debenture account 1000 into 100. Okay, so this way we have to write the journal entry. Understood, no? The difference when the amount is given, number is not given, we have to calculate amount divided by issue price. If the number is given, amount is not given, so the working notes what I told you, in that way you calculate the issue price. So this 2 lakh 3 is for entire amount. Total amount of the machine is 2 lakh 3,000. Okay, so this is called what? Issue of debentures for consideration other than cash. Now we'll go to the second topic, that is issue of debentures as collateral security. So what do you mean by collateral security? When company takes loan from the bank or from some other party, the company may have issued debentures as collateral security as a secondary security in addition to the principal security. These debentures are known as collateral security. So remember, when we take loan from banks, usually bank will ask some security to pledge there. So usually they may ask your land certificate or salary certificate. For the business and all, they usually ask the property of the business only. But sometimes if that property value is going down, decreasing in the market, then bank may ask you to submit some other security, additional securities. So that time company, if they have debentures, company can issue debentures to the bank as collateral security. Okay, so in addition to the primary security or the principal security, we are giving an additional security, that is called what? Collateral security. So for that additional security, instead of giving again any property paper or any other property of the business, you can give debentures to the bank. So the bank will accept debentures is a valid paper, debentures got value, so bank will accept that. So when we give debentures as a secondary security to the bank, for the bank loan already we had taken with some other security as principal security, these debentures that we issued as secondary security is known as collateral security. So here just we have to know how to write the journal entries in the books of the company when we issue debentures as collateral security. You know, debentures, issue of debentures we are studying. Already we studied first part, we studied issue of debentures to the public. Okay, public issue of debentures, just like a share issue, we studied all the application allotment, first call, second call, all those installment ways we collect the amount and pass the journal entry, that we studied. Second, what we studied is when we issue debentures for consideration other than cash, that also issue of debenture only, no? We are purchasing asset, instead of paying money to them, we are issuing debentures to them. They will not give us money, that only the difference. Now third case of issue is we can issue or submit our debenture as a security in the bank, secondary security in the bank for the loan we had already taken. Okay, so when usually bank will ask this, when your primary security is not fulfilling the criteria, or the value of that primary security is not enough to cover up the loan amount, then the bank may ask you to submit a secondary security. That is called what? Collateral security. So in this case, company what to do? Company where to show this? Okay. So that is the thing we have to study now. So there are two methods of dealing with such a situation. So these two situations are there, two methods are there. First method, only one journal entry is there. Under first method, bank account debtor to bank loan. Okay. But in the note, in the working note, you have to mention very clearly that this bank loan is supported by a debentures of this much as collateral security करके उसका notes footnote और उसके नीचे we have to show it as a note. Understood? So first method only one journal entry, but the narration or the explanation you have to write properly how many debentures issued as collateral security. Very simple, first method. Second method, there are two journal entries. First we write bank account debtor to bank loan. Okay. Remember, under first method only one journal entry, that is for bank loan only. When we take bank loan, we are writing what? Bank account debtor to bank loan. That is the entry for bank loan. Okay. Because money is coming, bank loan is a liability. So that is why bank loan is credited. So this entry is for only for taking bank loan. But in the footnote or the narration we explain if we issue debentures as collateral security. Now under the second method, for both we pass the journal entry. For bank loan also we pass journal entry. For issue of debentures as collateral security, for that also we pass journal entry. Okay. So on taking bank loan, what we write? Bank account debtor to bank loan. Then when you issue these debentures as collateral security, what you have to write? Debenture suspense account debtor debenture, because that debenture is not issued to the public and it is not a permanent issue to the bank also. When your bank loan is closed, you can take back that debentures from the bank. Okay, that is why we put in a temporary account, that is called what? Debenture suspense account debtor to debenture. So in the balance sheet, debenture suspense account will be shown as deduction from debentures account. So this will be shown as a deduction from debentures account. So that in problem I will show you. Okay. So these two methods are there, but for you when question comes, any one method you can adopt. No need to do under both the methods. Which one is easy for you, that method you can adopt. Okay. Now one simple question we'll discuss. There are so many questions in the textbook, you can solve that. I am actually discussing only one question because that much only the importance of the topic is important. One question can be there, but still no, it is time also not there to discuss all the questions. All other illustrations you can solve it yourself. So a company had 10 lakh 12% debentures outstanding as on 1st April 2013. कंपनी के पास इतना डिवेंचर ऑलरेडी है, समझ में आया? During the year, company took a loan of rupees 2 lakhs from SBI, for which the company placed with the bank debentures of rupees 2 lakh 50,000 as collateral security. So now the bank loan is 2 lakh rupees. Company has taken a loan from bank 2 lakh rupees. For that, company placed a debenture of 2 lakh 50,000. The debenture value is 2 lakh 50,000. Okay. Always you know, whenever bank asks us to pledge something to bank, they will take the value, the security value will be more than the loan value, that only they will accept. Okay. So this is the case. Now under first method what to do and balance sheet how will appear, that I will explain. First method only one journal entry I told you, only for the bank loan, bank account debtor to bank loan, that is the amount given in the question 2 lakh. Okay, remember. Now we'll explain loan taken from the bank 2 lakh 50,000, debentures deposited as collateral security. Okay, बैंक से लोन लिया, 2,50,000 का डिबेंचर्स हमने बैंक में डिपॉजिट किया है. Now how it will appear in the balance sheet? Okay, so company's balance sheet, you know, it contains main balance sheet and notes to accounts. So first we'll come to the notes to account. After notes to accounts only we can go to the main balance sheet. Okay, notes to accounts, this will, all borrowings will be shown under the heading long term borrowings. Only share capital heading we studied, no? But here long term borrowing heading we studied, long term borrowing headings are there in the balance sheet. Under that balance sheet you have to disclose the items of these debentures, bank loan, all these are borrowed funds only. So long term borrowing under the heading 12% debentures. So 12% debentures you have to write first. In addition to debentures for rupees 2,50,000 have been issued as collateral security. Okay, so what is the 12% debentures available? 10 lakh. So that is given in the question. We had 10 lakh debentures. There we are showing that what 2,50,000 debentures issued as collateral security करके हम ब्रैकेट में दिखाना है. Then bank loan separate you have to show. So debentures you have to show separately because that also a borrowed fund. Debenture already you had 10 lakh, that we are showing separately. Bank loan also you have to show separately. Okay, so under bank loan also what we write? Collateral security of debentures rupees 2,50,000. So 2,50,000 debentures value is placed as collateral security for that bank. Under bank loan also we explain, and under the debentures heading also we explain that this much debenture is in addition, means 10 lakh already debenture is there. Additionally we issued 2,50,000 debentures to the bank, that we are showing under the bracket, in the bracket, because that is not an issue and we are not collected any money from them. If money comes, that is only 10 lakh is there. This is issued to the public. Okay, that already they issued and kept 10 lakh rupee debenture is there. Now 2 lakh rupee, 2,50,000 debenture they issued to the bank, from that is issued as a collateral security. That's why we have to show it in the bracket. Okay, now bank loan also we have to show separate 2 lakh. Okay, so these two items we have to show in the what notes to accounts. Now these amounts we have to take to the, now how much will come? So this year total borrowings how much? 12 lakhs. So balance sheet we have to show under non-current liability. These are the headings and subheadings, don't worry about that. Okay, so non-current, under non-current liability heading the item will appear as long-term borrowings. So long-term borrowings you have to show last year figure. This is last year, this is current year. Last year only 10 lakh was there. Now including the bank loan it becomes 12 lakhs. Okay, that additional 2,50,000 we will not show because it is issued as collateral security only. That will show as a notes only. So this is the first method. Okay, now second method, already I told you the journal entry. There are two journal entries. Bank account debtor to bank loan 2 lakhs, 2 lakhs, only the loan amount. Now debenture suspense account debtor to debenture. So how much debenture we issued to the bank as collateral security? 2,50,000. 2,50,000. I think this method will be very clear for you. Okay, first method only one journal entry, but the explanations are so much. Okay. You can follow any one method. So first entry bank account debtor to bank loan. Second entry debenture suspense account debtor to debentures. So here in the bracket we can show issue of 2,50,000 debentures as collateral security to secure a loan of rupees 2 lakh from bank. Okay, so we have taken 2 lakh loan, for that 2,50,000 debentures has been issued. ऐसे करके narration we have to write. Okay, now balance sheet how will appear? Balance sheet is very simple. Long term borrowing, how much we have to show? Including this 2,50,000, now the debentures become 12,50,000. So you write that. Okay, so here you see 12,50,000 we have to take 12% debentures. 12,50,000 कैसे आया? 10 lakh plus 2,50,000. Okay, so 12,50,000, then less debenture suspense. So second entry what we passed, debenture suspense, the 2,50,000 you minus. Okay, 12 lakh 50, how? Only original debentures are 10 lakh only. 2 lakh 50 is the collateral security we issued. That's why it become 12 lakh 50 minus 2 lakh 50. So the available debenture is 10 lakh. Okay, now bank loan also we can show. Bank loan, how much? Actually I forgot to write here. Bank loan 2 lakh. Bank loan 2 lakh. Okay, so bank loan we have to show in bracket on collateral security of debentures 2 lakh 50,000. So 12 lakhs. ओके, बीच में फ़ोन आया, वो भी रिकॉर्ड हो गया. ओके, सो एक्सक्यूज मी फॉर दैट. I cannot do it editing and all, no, it will take time. So okay, now this one. So what I am saying is, you understand it in a simple way, because don't be confused. I am saying this, that and all. So long term borrowings last year 10 lakhs, this year 12 lakhs. Okay, so only the explanation we have to show. Okay, so remember, this issue is not an issue at all, just we are showing under the footnote. Okay, so this 12 lakh 50,000 plus 2 lakh 50,000 minus 2 lakh 50,000, that will come 10 lakh only. So here we are showing 12 lakh 50 because additional debenture 2 lakh 50 that we issued it to the bank. Okay, that is why we are showing it 12 lakh 50,000. Okay, so I hope it is clear. This way you understand it. Either you are the first method or the second method you can follow. Any one method you can understand very well and study it. Okay, other illustrations are there in the textbook. You can solve that and understand it. Any doubt you can message me, we will discuss it later. Okay, thank you so much. Take care. Bye.